today's news, Take Back the Emancipation Village calls Bishop CLINE, Reverend TURNBULL and Pastor CLINE to co-chair Heritage Month Committee. Well, Stop the Violence March coming soon to the territory, and waste management strengthening public-private relationships to come. Well, viewers, these and more stories when 284 News return.
Father Jesus, that line here long like church service.
Alright, do enjoy the rest of the day. Next customer line, please. Wait, hold on a second.
Yes, Sonny boy, come, yes,
Good
son.
morning.
Good morning, Sonny boy. Hold on there. You must have cut fun topic.
It's okay, I'll take care of it.
What? No man to take care of me.
How may I assist you? You want top of power?
You want top of power?
Join the prepaid party with CCT and enjoy more affordable data plans, more top-up promotions, more savings with hero bundles, and more value for your money each and every Tuesday with Top Up Turn Up Tuesday. Visit a CCT store today or anywhere CCT Top Up is sold and top up your phone.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You want top of power?
Welcome viewers to the Friday, August 11th edition of 284 News. I am Kamal Haynes, bringing you the latest out of the British Virgin Islands. While leading today's news, Bishop John CLINE is calling on residents to take back the Emancipation Village. Bishop CLINE made a plea during the Emancipation service on Sunday, labeling the current state of affairs of the Emancipation Village as concerning, as the activities are moving away from the traditional practices. But the bishop said the change from the traditional celebrations are linked to the new mindset of residents and called for a return to a more respectable standard.
We are destroying. We don't even call it nature's little secret anymore, because the secret is out. We are destroying our great inheritance and our gift, because we have become an arrogant people, high-minded and self-serving. We have a form of godliness, but we deny the power thereof. We invite gun-wielding, drug promoting, gangster-like characters to be featured as guest artists on our emancipation stage at our Emancipation Village. The colonizers are not doing that to us. We are doing that to ourselves. Lest we forget.
The recent confirmation by Premier Dr. the Honorable Natalia Wheatley that his government has invested $1 million into the 2023 BVI festivals has left Bishop CLINE with several questions. One such question by the bishop is, where are the pictures of the heroes of the territory in the festival village?
But $1 million from the office of the finance minister, celebrating our freedom. We are called to remember the sacrifice and the bloodshed and the whipping and the noose around the neck at the hand of our slave masters. But I ask the question to our leaders, where are the pictures of our heroes when we enter the Emancipation Village? Where are the pictures of H.L. Stout and Marcus Garvey? Our Caribbean leaders, where are the pictures on the shoulders which we stand? Where are the pictures of those who have gone before us, so we do not forget on whose shoulders we stand? Our heroes are not on display.
Bishop CLINE also questioned the absence of schools partaking in this year's emancipation activities, stating that in the past, schools performed activities such as skits.
And then where are our children? What do we teach them? Coney Island? For real? And making it free? Like that's something really good? We need to teach them their history. In that same village, it's Emancipation Village, not a bacchanal. We need to take back our Emancipation Village. And you know I could start a riot if I wanted to. So I'm sending you good warning. Don't let us shut you down. Because we know where the breaker box is. Where are our children? Where are the school skits? Where the schools will get together and put on skits about emancipation? Where are the candlelight visuals? Where is that not a place where we should come together as families with thanksgiving to pay homage to this memorial and our ancestors and give thanks to the God of our salvation? We should never forget their sacrifice.
Moving on, viewers, Reverend Dr. Michael Turnbull and Pastor Javon CLINE are tipped to co-chair the Virgin Islands Heritage Month Committee starting in 2024. Chairman Reverend Dr. Melvin A. Turnbull made the announcement to residents on Sunday, August 6th at the Emancipation service at the Sunday Morning Well. Reverend Turnbull said that after more than 2 decades at the head of the committee, it was time to finally pass the baton on to a much younger set of leaders.
I'm getting ready, after 26 years, and looking for suitable candidates, willing candidates, determined candidates. I am glad to announce today that I'm getting ready to pass the baton to 2 of our territory's youngest and most dynamic leaders who are pastors. Now we are going to do the 70th together. I have some great initiatives for the 70th, and then they will subsequently take over completely. Ladies and gentlemen, the selected new faces and co-chairs of Virgin Islands Heritage Month Committee are the Reverend Dr. Michael Andre Turnbull, Senior Pastor of Cairngorm Baptist Church, and the Senior Pastor of New Life Baptist Church, Pastor Javon Edward Leekline.
In the meantime, Reverend Turnbull also urged Premier Dr. the Honorable Natalia Wheatley to return the BVI Gospel Fest to its rightful place.
We've got to get our people to stop the nonsense. I often ask God why I must always be the adult in most issues. So I was the adult, and I said, God, sometimes I just want to be a kid. I just want to tell some people some things. And he said, no, I've called you to be the adults. That's why you haven't heard me say anything. But we've got to fix this, and we've got to return Gospel Fest to where it belongs. No competition, no comparison. We are one people, and we are stronger together.
The Church of God, Prophecy Long Look, and the youth organization of the 7th and 8th districts will stage the Stop the Violence March on Sunday the 20th of August 2023 at around 3:30 p.m. The march is aimed at advocating against gun violence in respective communities and the territory overall. It is expected that the main participants will be the youth of the community. The theme of the event is put down the gun, save the generation, end quote. When the organizers said the event is birthed out of the growing concerns of the negative impact of gun violence, especially on our children and youth population. What they said, and I quote, "This impact is often initially unnoticed, but later manifests itself in the continued violence seen over the years," end quote. Well, all and especially the youth are invited to participate in this important event by the organizers, where the march will begin at the East End Park and end at the Long Look Sticket. For more information, leaders leading up to the event, persons can contact Cloris Thomas at 344-6887 or Stephanie Ruspen at 496-7155. Up next, waste management strengthening public-private relationships and BVI to lift visa requirement for Guyanese nationals. Well, these are more stories afterward from our sponsors.
When you're in need of air conditioning, installation, repairs, or replacement services, Markinson Air Conditioning and Refrigeration has the professional technicians, equipment, parts, and ACs to get the job done right. Markinson Air Conditioning and Refrigeration carries top brands like Daikin, Aircon, Mitsubishi, and more. We're open Monday to Saturday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Located in Fish Bay. Telephone 340-4114 or 343-9511. Markinson Air Conditioning and Refrigeration, providing exceptional services to the British Virgin Islands since 2015.
So tonight, I am an international musician and also a bandman. Let's go behind the scenes. This is how I live my life. Unlimited with CCT.
So you're saying I can ask this cat any question?
The cat is connected to the computer. You just type in the question, it will read his mind. There the answer comes.
You're the man! I've been looking for this for weeks.
Welcome back, viewers. Well, Director of Waste Management, Mr. Marcus Solomon, met with the team from Green VI in an effort to strengthen the partnership between both organizations and to promote recycling efforts within the territory. Well, Mr. Solomon stated that the department's mission is to divert as much recyclable waste from the garbage stream, especially since the incinerator is down. Well, he said, and I quote, "Strengthening this relationship with Green VI is vital, especially now because it will help us to expand our efforts of diverting waste from the landfill," end quote. The director said he was given a tour of the Eco Park and was pleased with the operations of Green VI. Well, he said, during the tour, we had an opportunity to speak on a number of critical issues affecting the sector and agreed to improve the Memorandum of Understanding to address key gaps as well as to implement projects that will strengthen our relationship with Green VI and their relationship with the public, end quote. Well, over 60% of garbage collected in the waste stream is recyclable. But the community is being encouraged to help reduce garbage production by practicing composting, using less bottled items, reducing paper usage, reusing items, and recycling. Well, he said, and I quote, "We want the community to volunteer with Green VI where possible, adopt an attitude of recycling, set up recycling stations in their home, and rinse and separate plastics, glass, and aluminum," Mr. Solomon urged. Moving on, viewers, where Deputy Premier and Minister of Financial Services, Labor and Trade, Honorable Lorna Smith, OBE, says the BVI government is considering removing the existing visa requirement for Guyanese nationals. Well, Smith made a comment during an exclusive interview with one of Guyana's media companies, Newsroom, stating that the long-existing visa requirement is likely to be lifted for Guyanese nationals soon.
I have had discussions with the Premier. In fact, I have asked him very directly about the visa situation because Guyanese do require visas to visit the BVI. And he has authorized me to say that we are considering lifting that requirement. And I expect that to happen very soon. If we are serious about doing business with Guyana, if we are serious about a partnership with Guyana, that is the first thing that has to be lifted. So I have no doubt that that is something that will happen very quickly.
The Deputy Premier credited the Guyanese for the role they played in the development of the territory, with relations dating back to more than 6 decades.
As I've said, I've made it clear that it's a two-way street. Guyanese have been supporting BVI's development since the 60s. I remember as a child, Guyanese working with a company, it was a British company called Pauling Company, and they helped us to build our infrastructure, our main roads, our airport, our access to an airport, a bridge, and so on. And they've been teaching us from the time I entered high school. Too many years that I want to mention. Too many more years than I want to mention. I have had Guyanese teachers supporting me and teaching me. So this is an opportunity. We are not, here to take anything from Guyana. We want to support each other.
Smith also said that she is optimistic that the relationship between the two nations will strengthen to the point where the BVI could soon have a physical presence in Guyana.
And I firmly believe that because of our wealth of knowledge in financial services, especially, as I've said before, we have 375,000 active business companies. In fact, we've had more than that, but that's where we are at the moment. And that translates into $1.5 trillion globally we have right now. But there must be that kind of liaising between the British Virgin Islands and Guyana through having somebody or some entity here on the ground. I'm very optimistic about being here, about the future relationship between Guyana and the British Virgin Islands.
Honorable Smith was part of a 17-member BVI delegation that was in Guyana to strengthen the relationship between the two nations. Up next, jail versatile crowned BVI SOCA Monarch and Antigans create history in the first commercial flight to space. With these stories when 284 News return.
Father Jesus, that line here long like church service.
Alright, you enjoy the rest of the day. Next customer line, please. Wait, hold on a second.
Yes, Sonny boy, come, yes, son.
Good morning.
Good morning, Sonny boy. Hold on there. You must have cut front topic.
It's okay, I'll take care of it.
What? No man to take care of me.
How may I assist you? You want top of power?
You want top of power?
Join the prepaid party with CCT and enjoy more affordable data plans, more top-up promotions, more savings with hero bundles, and more value for your money each and every Tuesday with Top Up Turn Up Tuesday. Visit a CCT store today or anywhere CCT Top Up is sold and top up your phone.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You want top of power?
So tonight, I am an international musician and also a bandman. Let's go behind the scenes. This is how I live my life. Unlimited with CCT.
Welcome back, viewers, and thank you so much for sticking with us. The British Virgin Islands has a new SOCA monarch after two-time SOCA monarch Ramon G was ousted by Jay Versatile during this year's competition. The night was one of energy and excitement from performers and the crowd alike. Well, let's take a look at the impressive show put on by the performers this year.
We not surrendering, no more playing victim. Stop the matrix, them bag of tricks, and clear out my way. I'm not going down there with all you. Oh God, oh God, I'm not going down there with all you. Oh God, oh God. Hey, too much girls on there, girls on there, girls on there, girls on there, too much vibes on there. Vibes on there, vibes on there, vibes on there, too much drinks down there, drinks down there, drinks down there, drinks down there, too much rum down there, rum down there, rum down there, rum down there. Hey, who have eyes to see? Let them see. Who have ears to hear? They will hear. And time reveal the prophecy. And it's the power and run, run, run. Everybody run, run, run. Everybody run, run, run. Everybody run, run, run. Back to the center, back to the center. One last bounce, one last jump. Put him up, put him up, put him up, put him up. One, get ready to go. Two, get ready to go. One, two. Everybody let me go. Run, run, run. Everybody run, run. Run, everybody run, 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 everybody run, 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 kaboom! Good night, my lover, you respect. Together we go shell it down. Together we go wreck it up. Together we go ship it down. Together we go mash it up. Together we go shell it down. Together we go wreck it up. Together we go stamp it down. And we go mash down the truck. We go mash down the stage. We go mash down this place because we getting on bad, 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 bad. We getting on bad. So come on up. Hey, what we know?
We coming on to burn it up again, yeah. To let we show the way, how we sell it. And every year we come around, we elevate. So let we show them, so come on up 2023. I won't buy you ready, I won't buy you ready. The way how we celebrate. And every year we come around, we elevate. No matter how the temperature high, my massive put your flag them mini. Let's go, let's go. Are you see my feathers? Yes. Let's go, let's go. Walk up, y'all. You feel the heat? Bend down now. You feel the heat? Push back now. You feel the heat? Flattening in the heat. Way bend down. Way down. Come up now. Flattening in the. This is time again to take me culture and put on a show again. Bright colors light in the sky. From the troops on the road coming down, throwing one big party. Yo, make sure you hydrate well. Hope that you're keeping up. This one is your problem. Heat waves got them going non-stop. We turning up, there we go. Cause the session hot and we don't have no control. We heading down the road, feel the rhythm. We getting closer, heat wave about to take over. My people say the road is on fire, and we don't need no water cause the place is kept it. So now we show the way. And every year we come around. Go, to the front, to the front. Everybody. We might so. Walk one. Yes, ma, yes, ma, yes, ma. All right. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Because to me and you. Thank you for me. I love all of you. Go out. Good God. Everybody, somebody, anybody, scream!
Ladies and gentlemen, SOCA MONARCH 2023. It goes to the man, J Bossy Town. Why? Yeah! Make some noise! Big up one! Make some noise! We got a brand new king! 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 Hey, 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 hey!
Well, now on to our final story, viewers, where Antiguans Keisha Shahaf and Anastasia Mayers created several historic feats on Thursday after successfully completing the first private astronaut flight by Virgin Galactic. The duo became the first mother-daughter pair to go to space, the first female astronauts from the Caribbean, and the 6th and 7th black women to go to space. Mayers also became the youngest person to go to space. But the Spaceline company, which was founded by British Virgin Islander Sir Richard Branson, also achieved the feat of flying the most women in a single space mission. The other astronaut, John Goodwin of the United Kingdom, became the first Olympian to go to space, the second person with Parkinson's to go to space, and the third oldest person to go to space. Well, here is a recap of the historic trip to space.
Thank you for joining us on this momentous day as our first private astronaut commercial spaceflight, Galactic 2.
Release.
After safely returning back to Earth, Shahaf described the experience as one that was amazing.
I would say everything that John said, I felt that, but I'm still up there. I'm not here yet. I'm still up there, and it's just amazing that you can land so smoothly on the runway coming back from space. That was the most amazing. I mean, looking at Earth was the most amazing, but knowing that, you know, you don't have to come pick me up in the middle of the desert somewhere because the parachute landed wherever. But it was so comfortable. It was really the best ride ever. And you could say I would do this again, and I would love to do this again, but I'm still there right now.
Dr. Mayers shared a similar sentiment, adding that she was stunned by the overall experience and by the mesmerizing views she encountered.
I was shocked at the things that you feel. You are so much more connected to everything than you would expect to be. like you felt like a part of the team, a part of the ship, a part of the universe, a part of Earth. It was incredible, and I'm still starstruck.
Viewers, that's all we have for today's news roundup. Be sure to follow us for daily news updates at 284media.com and like us on Facebook at 284media and 284BVI on Instagram and Twitter. I'm Kamal Haynes. Have a safe and enjoyable weekend. Bye-bye.